Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ryu Goes Rar. Welcome to the month of May. I hope everyone's still doing well in quarantine. And for those of you in college and university, hope you're now done with school. Congratulations. Hope you're all enjoying your breaks and getting by in quarantine. Everyone's staying safe. Here I am again with my videos for the month. Since it's May, I'm going to be, like I said, doing new build videos. And specifically for TvP this month, I want to show you guys a mech build. I feel like last month's build is probably still going to be the most standard thing you can do. So just letting you guys know right now, this is a fun build to do. It's not a very great, consistent build you should be doing though. So if you are looking for my best TvP build, I would really recommend the build from April. Anyways, continuing on, this is going to be a Drilling Claw MineDrop build. We actually saw this build in TY versus Deer on this map, and it was a pretty fun mech build. Mine dropping is just super fun, and the mech transition for this is pretty cool. So I figured a couple of people would love to know how to do it. So with this build, you're going to go 16 rack, 16 gas. And right here, at 19 out of 23, this SCV is going to be rallied right here. This SCV that would have built the CC is going to be sent to their base. This is called the CC Scout, or sorry, the Rack Scout, 20 Scout. I think it's the best scout to go for in TvP. Key timings are, if they have a Nexus done before, like, 2:05, you know it was Nexus first. If their Cyber's done at 2 minutes, then you know it was, Cyber first. Anyways, we're just gonna build a depot right here.
Command center has been upgraded.
We're gonna go Reaper Marine. So right here, you would see their Cyber done if your SCV came in. But it's the AI, so it's gonna have a Zealot instead and just kind of fuck with you. Next, you're gonna build a factory right here.
Our SCVs. That's low.
Send the SCV to the proxy site. I think right here is pretty good. You have two options here. You can go reactor refinery, or you can throw in a bunker with it as well. And then between those three buildings, you can choose which you want to delay. I recommend grabbing the refinery first. Okay, continuing on with the builds. This SCV is gonna just try and go over here. If you can, don't try to go this way, but try to go like to the middle and then up through here. This just makes it a little bit less predictable that you're cheesing them. Because I'm sure everyone's had that game where they see the probe going a different direction, and then they follow it, and lo and behold, there's a cheese. So you're going to throw down a tech lab right here.
Add-on complete.
Your orbital right here, 2 more marines, and you're going to throw down an armory. And you're just going to constantly produce marines here. You can send out the Reaper if you want, we're just keeping it here because we're against the AI. Next, you're going to go 1 Hellion, more marines. As this orbital is done and you throw it on the meal, start your next depot. Get ready to start drilling claws as soon as you can. And your starport. We actually could have gone to starport a lot earlier, is what I'll say. This 1 Hellion will help with like early game defense if they do something like 2 Adepts. But so will the bunker. Just make sure you're not cutting any marines from this barracks here. That's a really big thing. They're gonna make about 3 mines, and you're gonna rally them like somewhere like here, here, and here, just to like stop any hallucination scouts. Okay, and then you can have these extra marines right here. These guys will just stop with the mines, like to make sure a hallucination or an oracle doesn't get in. Keep making depots. Just keep watching your stuff. And with this next SCV coming out, we can throw down a 3rd CC and a couple more gases. So, with these 3 mines, we can send this out. We're gonna make a siege tank next. Gonna load this up. Start your 3rd, and you're gonna grab 2 gases right here. Now you're gonna lay these 2 things down here. another depot real quick. Gonna make a factory right here. And you're gonna build another factory right there.
We're done with the research. Ready.
And with your mines, you're just gonna kind of go for it.
We'll need more supply. Add-on
These siege tanks are pretty important to have. A fast blink follow-up could kill you otherwise if they're not, you know, if they're not there. So siege tank production is constant. You can send this barracks out to fly, like say somewhere mid-map. Make sure it's kind of like an overlord on one of those pervert spots, so the Protoss just doesn't, you know, kill it. Burrow your mines.
Not enough energy.
We can start our +1 attack here. And we can put this guy on the tech lab, send him down,
Energy's too low.
and then send our workers to be building over here. And now we can start when we can. Oh, we missed the depot. That's okay, the third CC should finish. Land the third. We can start 1 gas, 2 gas, eBay,
That's gonna require
more tanks.
gas.
And we can just bring our guys down here. Now, we can also start putting down some depots like this. These depots will be just really important for if they ever like come in with a bunch of zealots, they'll create kind of a choke. You can see there's 1x1 chokes here. Just gonna keep making units here in Hellions, tanks Hellions. You can start mag fields and blue flame together when you can. Make sure you're mining from this gas as soon as quick as you can too. And just keep making these depots. If you still have some of these marines, you can make a bunker and leave about 4 marines behind, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest of these marines can go out as spotters. These spotters will be very important. If they ever attack you, you can leave them at Protoss bases. You can even leave them for War Prism defense. And you're gonna add 2 more factories. More depots. You can spread your tanks out a bit more. Marines in the bunker. You can throw down some missile turrets. And we can throw down our 3rd CC soon. And we have a bunch of Hellions and Marines. We can start a reactor right here. We can start our next upgrade, another armory. If your factory does get attacked, make sure you restart a new one right away. I like to put a missile turret between these depots, just in case. But you can see if they like try to come through here, it's going to be a pretty bad fight for them. Okay, and now we can make a couple cyclones here. Reactor Tech Lab. And 4th CC, about 8 minutes. We're gonna go up to about 74 CCs, or sorry, 74 workers this game. Not CCs, my mistake. Probably confused a couple of you just now. You can add some more missile turrets to your natural inner main if you're still floating minerals. Remember, that's totally fine to be floating minerals. That's just a thing with Mech. You can add more mines or Hellions based on what you need. Hellions are good if you just want to go out and like maybe get some probe harass done. So we can start our next upgrade. Remember, more depots. We actually forgot a couple. Make sure you're constantly building 2 depots. That's going to help you a lot with your production. And keep making these Cyclones Hellions. If you need more tanks, go more tanks, you know. And we're floating a little bit of money again, so we'll do 4 missile turrets right here. And some more depots right here, just in case they try to go behind you. You can do more mine drops if you want as well. And we're going to start adding Liberators on. And we're going to go back to just more Hellions, more Cyclones, more tanks. When the 4th is done, we're going to grab all of our workers for this 4th base. And we're going to want to start our gases right away. And we can also unsiege a lot of these tanks, so these guys right here can come unsieged. You can leave the bunker as is. Oh shit, I did not mean F2. Luckily, we have the stop key bounce, so you can see we just hit stop, and the Marines stay relatively in the same area that they were. So we pulled an extra guy there, so we can put him back over here. Okay, keep making libs, keep making tanks. And we're just gonna wait until we're maxed out by 10 minutes, and we're gonna do a push. So we're now maxed out, we're gonna wait for those last units, we're gonna leave just a tank or 2 behind. And this bunker. And we are now gonna grab all of our units. Morph to Hellbats. And we're gonna go and attack the Protoss player now. And that'll be our timing. You can take your gases here. Whoops, I already took them. So what we can do instead is we can do some missile turrets, some extra macro CCs, and we can go up to 8 factory or 2 more starports. I think 2 starports right now is a better transition, so I'm going to be throwing down that. And we're just going to do our push. Remember to have smart servos, and get your +3, +2. Anyways, that's the build. You can do more MineDrop if you really want. You're not limited to going Hellions in the early game. I think more mines and stuff could be better. And you could do like more naked medevacs out of the starport, rather than like ignoring it for the first bit. But this is how I would play Mech with this build. And this is just kind of how TY did it. So, yeah, you guys can see. This is the build. I'm gonna say right now, if you're looking for something consistent, this is not a build you should be doing on ladder, or something you should expect to win with a lot. Because of like just how Mech works in this matchup, it really is just, it's not a consistent go for. But it's fun to do every now and then, and I like to do it as a meme. However, it can work in some scenarios. Against Twilight, you're probably going to struggle, but if your opponent opens Stargate, they're going to have a really good time with Mech. Anyways, like I said, this is the build. Thank everybody for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.